Hello everybody, this is the Femflexion podcast. Femflexion is an online personal development community for professional and dynamic women in business. By sharing experiences through our Fem Voices series, we hope to inspire women to think big, build courage, and put it to good use. Today's Fem Voice is written by Nataliya Semenova and is called Moving to Another Country. Get ready to be surprised. 2 years ago, I was offered an interesting job opportunity abroad. I decided to go for it. Thus, I relocated from Moscow to Amsterdam. It turned my world upside down. No matter how well prepared you are, how many hours you spend surfing the internet, still there will be moments you feel like a student who was asked an absolutely different question from all he has been boning up. Moving to another country means you are facing both material, or more pragmatic commercial, and psychological, emotional challenges. Let me start with stressing the importance of detailed preparations in advance. Know how to get a visa, a work permit, and all other necessary documentations. Understand the tax system, how your new job will look, or how you are going to find it, where you will live, and of course, how much it will all cost. Having this knowledge initially will save you a lot of nerves and time while building your new life in the new place. Let's look at some of the most essential elements in more detail. Job. In my case, I was moving to another country because of an appealing job opportunity, so I didn't need to start looking for the new job from scratch. Still, and it was quite fair in my case as well, be ready that you would need to prove your expertise and professionalism in an absolutely different environment. And yes, it is quite a big stress, especially if you have already built a good career before. You may also find out that your business communication style, which was absolutely efficient and brought you success in one country, may not work in another country. Of course, this might depend on all kinds of factors, like, i.e., whether you are working in a big international company or small local company. Yet it's important to remember that work and communication culture will be new and different. My advice to you is, don't be too shy to ask and to talk. It is far better if in some confusing situation you say, "Sorry, there might have been some misunderstanding. This is what I meant," rather than people think that you're rude and you think they are stubborn. Sense of humour can also help a lot, as well as the ability not to take yourself too seriously. Language. In order not to become Captain Obvious, I will only mention that of course a strong language of the foreign language is a must. It depends very much on the country, whether English as an international language, in business as well, is enough or not. But the reality is, of course, that if you also possess a good knowledge of the native language of your new country of living, it will help you very much in many areas of life. New house. One of the most important questions in this respect is the price. Try to research the market in advance in order not to get unexpected surprises, and then try to visit some places to get the flavour of the new town, its different areas and districts, and make your choice. It would be ideal if you could spend a few weeks in the temporary house or hotel, then you have more chances to make the choice which will not disappoint you later. And of course, explore the legal part of the question carefully. Medicine. It's worth mentioning that different countries have their own approach with regards to different medications and treatment. Some medication which you normally buy in your country, without even a need for an order from your doctor, may be unauthorised or not in use in another country. Study this question accurately, and try to bring the most necessary medications with you. Also take into account that the price for the healthcare may differ a lot, and health insurance may become rather a big part of your budget. Of course, these are not all material questions you would need to take care of when moving to the new country, but a few of the most important ones. Now, let me take you through the emotional challenges you might face on your exciting journey. Changing the place of living, even if you move from one apartment to another in the same town, and changing jobs are on top of the scale among the most stressful events in one's life. Even when all these changes are positive and are for the best, you go through a lot of stress. I know this is normal, but nevertheless, it's a good reminder during difficult times. You will be out of your comfort zone, especially in the beginning almost 24/7. It depends very much on whether you move with your family, partner or not, whether you have friends in the new country or town, and your personality. Are you more introverted or extroverted? How long this period may last. From time to time, you may feel lonely. Even if you moved together with your family or partner, you still moved away from a familiar environment, from your friends, relatives, and colleagues. You will need to build new relationships and at the same time not lose the valuable people who stayed in your home country. In a contemporary world, internet is a great support, with all video and audio messengers, so let's use it for the best of our lives. You will need to socialise. You may feel a bit like you're back in school or summer camp. You're new here, and you need to find friends. Usually, if you already have a job, it's easier to start socialisation from there. For sure, colleagues will invite you for lunch or coffee. Otherwise, you can take the initiative yourself. The rule here is just be polite and open-minded. You are an expat, and you are interested in meeting new people and to learn more about the country and its people. Also, once again, thank God there is internet in this world. Usually you would easily find various expat resources for your various needs. Check it, visit a few meetings, and you will find out what works for you. Don't expect quick results. If you just want to have some fun and joy, you will for sure find the company for a chat or a drink. If you're eager to find new friends, it will take time. Actually, it's the same as building any human relationships everywhere. Don't forget about your hobbies. This is one of the easiest ways to find new buddies. The biggest mistakes you can and will make is judging and stereotyping. You will do it a lot, especially in the very beginning. They are all too, and not enough. They will never understand me in... Believe me, they may also have a lot of stereotypes and clichés about you and or your country. Be open-minded, appreciate differences, and you will find out that the world is never black or white, that it's full of colours and nuances, and everything depends from which angle you are looking at things. If you manage to do so, you'll develop the ability to admire simple things and to value moments. Moving abroad, I cannot imagine a better way to accelerate self-development and self-awareness. It definitely worked for me. I think I became more flexible both in life and work. I value there are other ways of doing and being than just my way. I also believe that now I am more aware of who I am and how I would like to see my life journey evolve. And this is what I would consider the most precious outcome you can ever get. We hope you enjoyed our podcast. In order not to miss any of them, we suggest that you subscribe to the Femflection podcast. If you've got a story and would like to share it with other Femflectors, please let us know. Femflection is all about transferring learnings to help others, be they big or subtle. Feel free to leave us a review on iTunes or let us know your comments via femflection.com or our page on Facebook. We wish you a wonderful day.